To the stage, Maria Uribe-Perez.
As an engineer researching water insecurity in an indigenous community in La Guajira, Colombia, I brought my testing equipment ready to identify contamination and address it. I found dangerous levels of bacteria in their drinking water, so I told them the water wasn't safe. 60% of them didn't believe me. When one elder questioned, "Why should we believe you if our water has never made us sick?" I realized I was going about this wrong. As I talked with community members, I kept hearing, "No one in my family has ever gotten sick from our water. But then, if we give this water to you, you'd definitely get sick." Oh, were they right? Diarrhea? That's just Tuesday. Stomach aches? Normal. When you've survived on this water your whole life, your baseline for sick is very different from mine. So what standards call dangerous, they just call life. And that gap between their lived experience and my lab results is where the real engineering challenges lie. So I changed my approach. Instead of just testing, I started asking questions, learning about the journey that water made from source to home. Engineers are trained to test the source, but those interviews showed me that I needed to follow the entire path of water from the well to the cup. So I tested both. And here's what I found. The source, clean, no E. coli. But those storage containers at home, E. coli present. Why? From unwashed hands, dirty scoops, or containers that hadn't properly been cleaned before refilling. The water was getting contaminated between collection and consumption, and that was causing the symptoms they'd normalized, that diarrhea called just Tuesday. Now, Colombia has spent billions on water infrastructure for indigenous populations, and yet waterborne disease persists. The engineering is usually not the problem, but you might test the source, say, water's fine, while families continue to experience symptoms from contaminated storage because technical data alone misses the household reality. The game changer then isn't better testing or better infrastructure, but coming to the understanding that engineering and community knowledge need to work together, and knowing just how important behavioral change is for improving water security in these communities. My testing showed contamination, but it was this community's knowledge that showed me where it was coming from. Now, we're using both to design water storage solutions that fit how people actually live. Because technical expertise might get you the data, but building solutions that work, that takes partnership. Thank you.